Alright, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy 3. On the last episode, we did the Legendary Smith side quest. And look at that, got the ultimate weapon. Also got the Gladius for my thief, and the, I forgot what it was called, I think the Cognitone or something. There's like attack 130 for my Scholar as well, which is pretty neat. And yeah, I still have this ship, it's time to switch ships. Can't do much with this ship right now. In order to do the Leviathan and Bahamut side quest, I need the Invincible because, you know, those stupid little mountain peaks you gotta climb over. Which is a shame because the ship is fast, but I don't really have much use for the ship anymore. Alright, where are you, ship? Here it is. These mountain ranges can be kind of annoying. I imagine these two episodes are going to be a bit short because both the Bahamut and Leviathan cave are actually not that bad. You can actually fly through them pretty quickly. But let me make sure I'm rested up. I could have beat these guys a bit earlier, but I'm never really too much in a rush because I don't really use a summoner. You do, however, get some really good items, and I explored a little bit of the Bahamut's cave where I showed you, because that's where I normally grind. But I only really explored the first floor, so all the other rooms still have treasure chests. And the Bahamut's cave for the next episode, really good spot for grinding, but if you're gonna do a solo, make sure you have a ribbon. Otherwise, you'll eventually find the encounter with those snakes, and they'll turn you to stone. And you don't want that, because that's a complete waste of time. There's 3 of them, 1 of you. Yeah, you're better off just putting a ribbon. Oh wow, look at that, I passed it. Alright, I go to Bahamut's cave very often, so I know where it's at. Leviathan's cave, I always kind of forget. I think it's on the western side where, yeah, that's Bahamut. Leviathan is... Actually, in all honesty, I always forget if the Leviathan's even on this continent. Is he on the floating... I'm pretty sure he's on the floating continent. Alright, let me look at the map. That will make things a lot easier. I'm pretty sure he's right there. The Tower of Owen. Yeah, yep. Not Tower of Owen, but like where you got the Toad spell. So come here to this little pond. You see a little shadow in the water. Might as well go ahead and explore that. Now, this is basically the second best place to level up. I still prefer the Bahamut's cave. I think the enemies here also turn you to stone. But yeah, Lake Door. Trying to remember which way to go. Look at that, Heavenly Raft. So some good items here. Phoenix Down, Earthen Drums, Arctic Wind. You know what, I might just have to come here and try to steal. The only problem is my thief is level 99. See, high potion. I'm gonna switch into a thief real quick. Because there are encounters here. 1 battle. Get to test out that Gladius. Alright, where are you? 130, look at that. Attack 240 with my level 99 thief, that's awesome. Ooh. You know what? Damn it. I went on a damn spending spree. You know what? That's really unfortunate. Of course I sold everything. Of course. This is the... Man. And I didn't even need gold like that to be doing that. Alright, well, your defense is terrible. It's just mainly for battle too. I want to see what I can steal from you. Look at that, 3 high potions and elixir. High potions won't do much for me now. Well, I can still toss them with my Scholar. Yeah, this dungeon is not going to be long at all. Nice, I keep picking the right way to go. Aegis Shield, a Platinum Hammer, Bashu Cider, I think that's Haste, and another Turtle Shell. I will take that. Now, I don't know how I haven't mentioned it, but if you're playing the DS version of this game, there's actually a glitch where you can, whoops, you can actually duplicate items. Alright, you guys, my lucky heart. Oh, you already have it on? Yeah, Arc is, it's getting up there. Starting to do some really good damage. A high potion? You know what? Look at that, all nines. I think it's time to give up stealing. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just want to... I guess this might be like the last time I use a thief. Okay, I'm glad you didn't hit Luna. Yeah, these guys are really weak. Let's put that Gladius to the test. It's a cool looking dagger. Defend, guard, and you increase our attack. Ooh, what a critical. What was that, 15, 20,000? Probably even more. 5,000. Alright, that formation right there gave the same amount of experience you'll find in the Bahamut cave, which is nice. And I forgot to mention, I think that Gladius is like, what is it, 20, 30, 15, like plus agility or something? I don't know, because this agility is 78, it's pretty damn high. In fact, yeah, agility plus 20, look at that. So, in addition to him, maxed out job, really strong weapons, he's also extremely fast, so, and he can steal stuff. Alright, what did I have you as? A Viking. Oh, nice. Only one battle. Cool. Okay, wait, 115. I was gonna say I have a Bless Hammer. But not bad. That's actually a pretty good weapon. 115. But the dual Haken is even stronger. Crystal Helmet, Diamond Mail. I was kind of cheap. I could have bought a Crystal Mail, but we're gonna pick one up in the final dungeon, so why bother? The thing is very, very expensive, and I'd rather use that money to buy shurikens. White Musk. Another one of those. Before I forget, put you in the front row. I need you doing damage. Alright, still some more stuff to pick up here. Somebody's another high potion. Nice, black hole. Another platinum hammer. Damn, they give you a lot of them. Reflect mail, awesome. I can sell that for a lot of gil. And black musk, I never use those because I don't like items like that with I have a chance of missing and stuff. This is one of the reasons why I like Bahamut's cave over Leviathan, because look at this, 2 enemy encounter formation is kind of slow. You get less experience this way. Damn. Ark is putting the ultimate weapon to use, isn't he? Yeah, you can actually have like 2 knights if you want, or a knight and a warrior, because you get the ultimate weapon, the Save the Queen, Ragnarok Excalibur. Those 4 really strong swords. You can give like the Save the Queen Excalibur to your knight, and then the Ragnarok ultimate weapon to your warrior. And look at that, you got 2 physical attackers that can do a lot of damage. Yeah, there's a reason why I want to get that ultimate weapon. Ark is finally starting to go ham. The knight can be a bit of an investment, but as you can see, it definitely pays off. Lilith's Kith finally got a Raven's Yawn. But unfortunately, I can't access this area until I get the Invincible. You know, I need to watch speedruns, because I swear considering the fact that they're speedrunning the game, I don't know how they get access to like a Raven's Yawn and stuff like that so early in the game. I don't know if it's like a glitch or item exploit. But, oh well. And as you can see, this dungeon is very short. In fact, I think I might just bundle Leviathan and Bahamut in one episode. Because these aren't going to last very long. Oh, and I completely forgot. Remember that Apollo Harp that I picked up? Well, I don't know. I don't think he's going to do Tidal Wave on the first turn. Are you serious? I'm switching back to the Loki Harp. Because I don't think he does Tidal Wave on the first turn. My Loki Harp. In In fact, I'm not really gonna bust out the Scholar until like the very end of the game, I think. Or he's consistently doing like all 9s, so I think I can let, unless I'm fighting 3 enemies, let Lunif guard. Do I need to heal? No, I don't. Do you have your Lucky Harp on? Are we all good to go? Ooh, I can't wait to get another ribbon and protect ring, because his defense is still real low. Unfortunately, I won't get a ribbon until very, very late. You know what? What's his jaw level at? Damn, 84. Actually, I might get that to 99 before the final dungeon. If that's the case, I'll go and pick up that helmet from the legendary smith, because his defenses is terrible. Well, physical defense at least. Let us test the light with you. Leviathan attacks you. And I feel like Leviathan and Bahamut are nearly as hard as they are in like Final Fantasy IV than they are in this game, but oh well. I could provoke him, but this guy doesn't have a whole lot of HP. So go ahead and increase our attack, and then next turn I'll increase my magic defense in case it is tidal wave. 3,400. 9,000. Yeah, he is oh wow. Yeah, his attacks are nothing to worry about. In fact, I don't think he's gonna last his turn. I could have just sung with the Lami Heart, but oh well. In case he does that tidal wave. Oh, I love this Apollo Heart. Look at that. Turn blue, your magic defense is increased by a lot. And damn, Arc is really strong, isn't he? Yep, I knew it. It's called Tsunami, not tidal wave, but look at that damage. I wonder how much that would have done if I didn't do Apollo Heart. I probably would have done over 1,000, but pretty much every boss you fight later on has a strong group attack that's magic. So the Apollo Harp is just gonna, keep you alive. In fact, when I get to tough bosses, I'm gonna alternate between magic defense and defense, because those last 2 turns, and I'm pretty much always gonna have my defense and magic defense increased. So yeah, don't sleep on the Bard. You can also hit bosses for like 9,000, bosses with a lot of HP. And the summoning spell Leviathan, which is very, very good for Iron Giant, because he has just ridiculous defense. But that Lami Heart doesn't really care about defense, it's percent base. Ooh. 3 outer shrooms. Alright, I'm gonna have to stock up on these since I don't have a Scholar anymore. In fact, I should be able to just buy them from the ship, I think. Let me double check. Outer shroom. Nine should be fine enough. I need one for Bahamut's cave. In fact, I'm use a few in the Bahamut's cave. Now these are not as good endgame, because stuff like what's useful in the Crystal Tower and stuff, if you need to go in there and then come back out, but the Ancient Maze, they'll always teleport you on the side you don't want to come out of, which is really annoying. Sea Voyage. I don't think I have it unlocked yet, but just in case. Nope. I'll wait until I beat the game, and then sure, that'll give me the letter to be Alice. I think it's a mix of that and like just doing all the side quests, which won't take all that long. We're pretty much wrapping up on this game. And yeah, this episode's 14 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead and take on Bahamut as well. Alright, where is there it is. Alright, and time for Bahamut. Let's see. Ooh, so many save files. Alright, this first room, I think there was I already looted the items in the first room, so I'm just gonna go straight south to the next room. I think it was a southern, or I don't know, Heavenly Wrath, something, Burping Drums. Look at that, no encounter. Look at that. Golem staff. You already picked up like 2 of those. Come on, this is the one spot I actually want to fight. This is the most annoying encounter here because this is the guys that like turning you to stone. But the good thing is I think everybody can one-shot the enemy. My lucky heart bet. Alright, perfect. I forgot to turn on auto battle. I had to actually go and check something while that battle was playing out. Got a candle blowing in the living room and stuff. And that incense thing that smells so good. But I always gotta make sure that the ash falls into the little holder. A white musk and a shoe cider. Also have a diffuser, essential oil diffuser. But I like to use that one in my room, here where I do the recordings. Look at that, turtle shell. Another turtle shell, awesome. I wasn't paying attention to what that other item was. Damn it, I know it was something good, but... Yeah, this dungeon is even shorter than the other one. A Eurydice bow, or however you pronounce that. I don't care, the ranger sucks. Alright, let's see, elixir. Motetsu for the ninja. The ranger doesn't necessarily suck, I'm not a fan. Alright, you want to make sure you're healed up because you'll easily trigger the boss fight in here. I think if you take too many steps forward. Look at that. That's the type of damage I'm talking about. Yeah, the Viking is really strong too. Yeah, Bahamut, you stand no chance. In fact, we're already doing good damage. I'm not gonna bother with Loki Heart. I mean, this guy doesn't hit hard, but... Now that we're already doing really good damage, it's good to alternate between increasing my defense and increasing my max defense. Alright, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to use an outer shroom, because if you do, you'll just teleport back out here. Alright, Bahamut, the king of dragons. Pretty much in every Final Fantasy. I still haven't used that boost a single time. There's no need to. 8,000. 3,000, so was that 11k? 13k? Should have increased my attack. Oh well. He doesn't hit hard. But let's get this active because you never know he's gonna bring out Mega Flare. Was that, I think 20,000, 24,000. No Mega Flare, really? Was that like 25,000? I don't even know if he'll survive this turn. I think these guys have like 30, 40,000 HP. Wow. I'm kind of curious why they made stuff like Bahamut and Leviathan so weak, but then those bosses at the end of the game have like 100,000 HP, which is just kind of ridiculous. I mean, I'm more than enough capable of taking them out. It's just that, if it's your first time playing the game, then oof. Alright, obtain the summoning spell Bahamut. Ooh. And just like that. Ooh, not that way. And he didn't even use Mega Flare. Guess you can kill him quickly enough if you're doing decent damage. In fact, Ark is doing more than decent damage. There's the reason why that fight ended so quickly. Yeah, I'm definitely spoiled by this version of the game. I have my version of Final Fantasy 3 that came for the DS very recently, like 2-3 weeks ago. But unfortunately, that version is does not have auto battle. But I mean, I guess it's fun if I ever want to play that on the go when I take like trips back home. Even if Shadow was increased, don't even try to use an auto shroom because you're just gonna teleport to where you fought Bahamut, not to where your ship's at, unfortunately. But yeah, you know what? Instead of showing me backtrack all this way, essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna level up for a bit. Because in fact, when I get to like the final dungeon, a lot of those encounters I might just run away from. I don't know. I mean, I want to increase my jaw levels and stuff, but I don't know. I don't want the episode to be like 2 hours long. It's kind of ridiculous. The next episode is going to be really long. It's probably going to be the longest episode because it's going to be the Crystal Tower, as well as the whole like darkness area. But we'll get to that later. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one for the finale. Well, story-wise, there's still going to be 2 more episodes after that one. But yeah, see you guys.